Right, so we briefly spoke about it. You're a farmer boy. I'm a farmer boy.
Yes, two farmers coming together.
Arguably, I'm a bigger and more, everyone knows me for my farming skills.
Well-established farmer.
Barely anybody knows you as Farmer Will
Never,
all
no.
whatsoever. So whose farm is it? Is it your family farm? And you just grew up on it?
Yeah. Family.
That is so
family
cool.
Farm. 6th gen. Up and coming baby. Up and coming farmer.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's impressive. 6th generation.
Yeah,
that's what gen means, by the way.
Oh, right, okay, thank you. This is my translator for big words.
Did you actually not know what it
I just assumed that it meant the name of the farm.
Yeah.
I was like, 6th gen. I was like, that's a cool name.
Yeah, so my granddad, he kind of like owns the farm. Before going on Love Island, my granddad was like to my dad, don't let him go. He can't go. He has to farm. Honestly, my dad was like, what? What?
Oh my gosh. So it's been directly in your family for years. Who started it? How many, six generations ago? 6 gens ago.
I can answer that one for you.
An old man, Walter, came to the village.
Walter.
Walter.
Oh, wow.
Walter.
Walter has entered the villa.
Yeah. Built the farmhouse.
Bombshell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sexy
That.
bombshell.
What the hell? So what a coincidence that your first name is Farmer as well. That's
I know,
crazy.
I know,
Like, what are
it's
the
so-
chances?
Very handy.
Yeah.
Really trying to force it to stay in the family.
Yeah.
Really.
He is,
Has
More
anybody
like it's
actually
farmer.
thought that your name is Farmer Will? Because I'd love
To be
that.
fair, I don't really know. Like, when I get catcalled, a little bit
yeah.
in public, it's either like Farmer Will, Sheep Shagger, Boy with the Lambs. It's
Boy with the lambs.
Boy with the Lambs.
So they've seen the video of you having intercourse with that sheep then?
Of course.
It did. Well, that's well, you saw it, and that's what turned you on, wasn't it? You
Oh yeah, for sure.
really
sure.
into
That was
that.
the initial
really
attraction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Don't blame
Bless. You can't blame you. I mean, you're only human.
I know.
Yeah. So I lived on a farm. Not to make this all about me. We had 2 dogs.
I hate how you keep calling it a farm.
It
Was
was
a farm?
absolutely
It was a
farm.
park with swings.
We had 3.
We had a big garden.
No, we had 3 fields. That counts, surely. It was on a hill in the middle of nowhere, and it was quite terrifying, to be honest. I didn't like it. We left. There was a lot of spiders.
Yeah.
Fields.
Well,
there was a
that
bowl
the
next
animals
door.
that you kept on the farm, was it?
Yeah.
Sounds like
Spiders.
Australia.
Yes. Oh my, so I was going to ask you. So you told me before this that you live in Sydney, but you're from Tasmania.
Yeah.
That is also very rural. Like that's
Yeah.
like the ruralest of rural.
Literally, like I'm actually more country than Will.
Jesse's
So
way more
much
country
more
than I'm a
than
fake
Will.
country boy. Honestly.
I went to his place. I was like, "Oh, you have next door neighbors?"
Yeah.
Like,
That's
A dirt
crazy.
road.
I literally live off like
middle
a
of nowhere.
dirt road, nothing around us, no neighbors. Like, yeah,
That is wild.
yeah, I'm like borderline a hillbilly.
What do they
Tasmanian
call it
devils
in
running about the place.
what do they call it in Australia? Isn't it? What's the word?
Like-
A bogan. Is that?
Yeah,
Oh, a
Bogan.
bogan.
Is that not an insult,
Yeah,
though?
you know. Yeah, like I would say I'm a little bit bogan.
Right,
like, a
good
little
for you.
bit Bogan.
I
yeah,
think
got a bit
the
bogan in me.
equivalent
Oh,
for
we're
us
teaching
is
you
like
now.
Yeah, teach me. What's
the
bogan?
equivalent is like do you know in America when they say like redneck people? It's like country people, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
Is
it.
that-
kind of.
Get
It's like a
the
very
northerner
broad
to tell you
word.
the
Yeah, I don't
Australian
actually
slang.
The real farmer.
Go on, what does it mean then? Is it like
So I don't actually have a definition from it
Yeah.
because it's just like such a commonly used word
Slang
in Australia.
term,
Yeah,
yeah.
just bogan. But I feel like it's like a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah,
you know,
my
like,
kind of girl.
Yeah, you can be like
Exactly,
an upper class
Jessie.
bogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like I'm so bogan.
You're the first person I've met here that knows the word bogan. so,
Really?
yeah.
That's because I was in Australia
Oh my God.
recently,
So
and
really?
I'm,
Doesn't like to mention it.
I'm not only a farmer. I'm also basically Australian now.
Well, you
so,
have to come back to I'm just the best of both.
Do your
worlds,
best
aren't
Australian
you?
accent.
um,
Yes.
right. So wait, give me a sentence to say.
What's in Australia? You go.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Australian
So
say?
I'm from Tasmania. Is that more? Is
That's
that
like
more
New
like New Zealand?
Zealand,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm from
really good, though.
Tasmania. Tasmania. No, I'm doing New Zealand, aren't I? Oh well.
Yeah, you
basically,
are.
I mean, they're actually really far apart. People think that Australia and New Zealand.
It's a
Sorry.
little geography lesson for you
No,
guys.
I'm
there.
really like I got into the Australian culture whilst I was there, and I was like, oh,
God,
New
did you
Zealand.
find yourself when you
Yeah,
were in Australia?
Yeah.
Backpacking across.
I did, and I said a really ignorant comment. I'm opening up that I said a really ignorant comment.
That's not like you.
I know. I thought that New Zealand was like basically the same place, and someone stopped me in my tracks and they said, actually, they're quite far apart and they're very different. And I was like,
Wow.
right, whoa,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. So I'd say, I'm
cultured.
from Australia, and it's really nice to be here on the Useless Hotline.
Oh, look
That's really
Yeah.
good.
You try it.
I can't do it.
Go on, try it.
Good day, mate.
Didn't say much convincing.
Good day, mate. Me and Jessie are just on the Useless podcast. And
Feeling pretty useless.
we're just gonna cook up a couple of shrimps from the Barbie, mate.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, is that what I sound like? Do
No.
I actually sound like that?
No, I can tell you right now.
No,
Can you do a
you
British
don't.
accent?
Can you do a British accent?
Yeah, not bad, isn't it?
She had it locked and loaded, ready to go.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
liked that. That was good.
No, in Australia, like whenever we get drunk, everyone just turns into like British. Like we just all put British accents on. So
I got told that everyone was
Yeah.
like, when we like want to have a good time, or like when we're like, they said that when they're like taking the piss out of something, they would go British accent.
yeah, we do it all the time.
Wild. Wild.
Fucking crazy. People over here always do that. No, Cleo.
Yeah.
And I did it. Well, I was very ignorant. I did it in Australia, and they were like, "That was actually really annoying. Like, we don't speak like that."
Hanging out with.
I know.
We're
They were
just
quite
shutting you
brutal. Yeah.
down.
I did cry. They punched me in the face soon after, but I mean, fair enough. Do you know what I
Don't
mean?
blame him.
Yeah,
I would.
Absolutely.
I'm tempted now.
Thank you, George. Thank you. So,
Do it.
so Love Island. Have you heard of it?
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
What's that? No.
It's like an up
That
and
little
coming
holiday.
show. Yeah. Not many people know about it. No. So before going into this season, it's quite interesting that you two are together because you're both the people that kind of were names beforehand, if you get what I mean. Because you'd
Yeah.
been on Love Island Australia, and you're Farmer Will.
Fake farmer.
A fake farmer.
Fake farmer.
A fraudulent man.
Yeah.
So how did you both, I assume you got approached to come on the show, like got asked to come on.
Yeah, so I did get approached, but I was like single anyways. So I was still friends with my producers from Love Island Australia. And he messaged me and he was just like, "Are you still single? Because do you want to go back in a villa?" And I was like, I've been single for the last 3 years. Love Island Australia ruined my dating life. Get me
Yeah.
a bloody boyfriend right now.
And she wanted a manly man, and that's why she went for me.
That's how you got it. So can you make sure Farmer Will's in the villa?
Did you get approached?
Yeah, I
to
got
go
approached
on?
as well.
I thought you would have. How
Yeah.
does that end up happening? Because I imagine...
Yeah, message on Instagram, flew
Wow.
through the interviews, bish bash bosh. They wanted a weirdo
Smashed
on there.
it.
You got it.
That's crazy. What the hell? So how was the experience of Love Island? So you just said it ruined your dating life when you was
Yeah,
on
it was really hard to date afterwards. Love Island Australia was like really, really fun, but I was a lot younger back then as well.
How old were
So
you when you got
I
on
was
it?
23 and I
Right,
was just
okay.
like fresh out of a relationship. So, you know, I've done like a lot of like emotional maturing since then,
Yeah.
just a little bit. But yeah, Love Island Australia was really fun. And then the next Love Island, it was fun, but it was a bit more intense.
I was going to say it.
Wasn't as fun. It's
It
an annoying
wasn't.
guy that
It's
kept
not.
following me around.
Oh, great.
It was
Wasn't
well
as fun,
worth it.
really.
It was more rewarding.
Is there a difference that you could tell being on the show? I've never watched Love Island Australia. Is it different in the way that it's shot, in the way where is it based?
So Love Island
imagine
Australia was
Australia.
in Fiji.
Oh.
So
Uh-huh.
the Fiji was a lot warmer. It was so windy in South Africa.
No, so I made a joke when you were all in because I was like, at all times these people are trying to have a deep conversation. They're battling a hurricane. Like you can literally see people's face like everywhere, and I'm like, you all had their mics with the big fluff
Yeah, I
things
saw
to
them. They were
stop
like,
it.
it's like
Yeah,
a big
they're
old-
massive, wasn't
Oh
it?
my god, you were getting twatted left, right, and centre. You'd be like, right, can I pull you for a chat? Jesus Christ, especially the girls. Bless you, you'd have your lip gloss. Like I imagine you couldn't even wear lip gloss in there. It'd
No,
be
you
in your
couldn't
mouth.
because it would like come across your face.
Yeah.
I had to wear my hair up every single day. Like
Yeah.
it was not the vibe.
Why, it was South Africa.
South Africa,
Africa, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I guess it's except that's one of the only places that is warm this time of year, is it?
Well, it was like boiling during the day and then absolutely freezing. Like when
Yeah.
we all had to gather around the fire pit, all of the girls in their
just
dresses
shivering.
just shivering like this.